Today I feel better, and I remember that Alcatel was a possible of employment, but I didn't call anymore because he told me ya te ayudé bastante. And after it, I realized that after it, I continued studying the course de Excel 4750, de Excel 4750, and the Japanese cyber owner in Ecuador Street let me print an evaluation, the points of an evaluation. And he put them in a red envelope. Like wanting to say that I have to tell the people that I didn't pass the exam and that I have to improve my knowledge. And it seemed to me a good idea because if I didn't file the exam, I didn't want how to go on because I didn't know if uh, going on with the course or start looking for other job. And then Tinelli present her daughter to Alcatel. I was believing, I was imagining because sometimes I imagine like my sister or like the person that seems to have a lot of imagination. Sometimes I imagine that John Lennon, Paul McCartney present their sons and daughters and boyfriends and girlfriends to take the chance having a more advantage, economics or so on. And now I'm very sad because recently I understand the articles of the Computer Society because I couldn't understand. I didn't know if it was for English or for other topics. And the open mind was a key that I found in my past course. And in the Facebook I published the Computer Society President message, like today. That was David Allen and not was nor John Saylor nor Laurel Caleda, they were president. And it's very difficult for people who have much money to live free of fears or have a calm life because when persons have very much money, are always worried because someone can take the money, someone uh, can make violence and take the houses or make the wrong things. And all the things are more expensive for them because people say, oh, it has many great amounts of money, huge amounts of money. And there was a problem with the suspicious. And then I understand that there were the words or the vocabulary of the magazine were topics of high level. And people in the magazines, in the theaters of magazines, are real vedettes. And there were many films, like The Babette Fest or The Name of the Rose, or others like mm, Mary Rose Cook and Kill in the Lawyers Senado of Nation, and other film that I can't remember, but the options that has in 93 were since the May until June to present in a symposium, and at maximum there were 20 pages. And when I realized that the 20 pages are double space, to introduce some topics of a team, a team, a team of transfers, transfers of money or transfer more. But there was some days that the trace makers make conciliums with a scale of scalability, and that the media was the fever, because after the hippie came the fever. That is that a fever has more capabilities than hippie. And after the fever came the ATM, and so. But it was a collectation that the ATM used the fever, and that the fever mode was the media. And that there was a difference that caught my attention, that the medium was the wavelength and uh, the material and the connector. Don't remember what, but was very surprised of that things that was a little scalability. And the light way is that there were two things. One was the media, and the other was one selection the wavelengths, and the other selection other things with the channels. But I was very surprised that hippie has so many background, and that background was inserted in little chips of deep switch that allows and enables a lot of transmission of data multiplexes, and how the hardware of the ATM may be designed in three ways. And the ways of the was that the ATM switch were scalability, and, and mobility needs more options to connect to access point, and